We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Mackenzie Harrison will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Nick Castellanos now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So digging in now, J.C. Embry. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Hey, Dero, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That is it. The catcher, Jesse Padilla.
So in now for Chicago, Jesse Padilla. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Padilla comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Liner toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
Hey, not a bad milestone there, D-Roll. RBI number 1,100. Guess what? He just passed Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, who had 1,099 runs batted in.
Dan, you know whose poster I had above my wall as a kid growing up? That would be the hitman, Don Mattingly.
Donnie Baseball.
Without question, you pass this guy for anything you're doing.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Corner at third, Padilla at second with 2 gone. This is foul right side. The set and the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 pitch.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Second and third, 2 away. Grounded to first. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here now the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Buckner begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Two out, bases loaded. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now, Justin Steele, lifted into center field. Tyson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 4-0. Justin Steele will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Standing in, Ted Tyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
3-1 to him now. Three and two.
I got 3-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Carmen Alfonso, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
1-2. Here it comes. And he got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Alexi Ortega, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311 with 19 homers and 51 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Gonna be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Another 1-2 delivery. Two out, nobody on. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. The pitch.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball back outside.
Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner. Line towards center field. Tyson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Stepping up now, J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 21.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Steven Nieto enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Steven Nieto.
To the plate now, Sammy Sosa. He's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Padilla, runner in scoring position with two gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. A man on third with two down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Luis Clemente, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bump.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Suzuki is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Now at the plate, Brennan Davis. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Here's the pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Robbie Waite.
So striding in, Robbie Waite, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. That's by him for strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Still even at 2 and 2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs,
and that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now. And the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Sito Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buckner begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
At the plate, Justin Steele, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, John Clark, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steven Nieto.
Stepping in, Steven Nieto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
Ball back outside.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding in once again, Nicholas Horner. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit in the air out to center field. Tyson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.C. Embry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Runner's on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Tyson is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Castellanos rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates nothing. Ready now, Ted Tyson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Carmen Alfonso.
Into the box, Carmen Alfonso. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Now at the plate, Alexi Ortega. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Padilla.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Ben Zobrist is on deck. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
3-2.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Tyson is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Sito Suzuki.
Striding in, Sito Suzuki. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He'll try again, 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Luis Clemente is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Pops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So stepping in, Brennan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Robbie Waite will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Robbie Waite.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Waite. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Davis has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Steele.
So here now is the pitcher, Justin Steele, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Antonio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. Taken in by Zobrist. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now batting, John Clark comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Sosa is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The pitcher, number 19, Steven Nieto.
Lester Bowen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Lester Bowen.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Ted Tyson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. On its way is pitch number 75. The 1-0.
2-0.
Two out with the man at first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
High in the air down the right field line. Sosa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 31.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nicholas Horner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Embry.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-1.
Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First delivery to him on the way. Jesse Padilla is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A runner on first with two away. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Hit back up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ben Zobrist. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Swing and a liner, but foul. Soft liner towards short. Way to get dirty. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
The center fielder, number 24, Tito Suzuki.
To the plate now, Sito Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Carmen Alfonso.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Suzuki is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
So coming to the plate, Alexi Ortega. First pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ball. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ball even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, and there goes the no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the left fielder, Brennan Davis.
In now, Brennan Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out with the man at first. Check swing grounder to the right side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Pirates leave one. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele.
The pitcher, Justin Steele.
First offering on its way. Bounce to first. He's right there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Corner.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Corner fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He's safe.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Brian Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brian Rodriguez.
At the plate, J.C. Embry in the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Rodriguez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And the 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Padilla. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball 1.
Down 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1.
Aye.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Pirates nothing. Ready for another shot now. Robbie Waite. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way.
Aye.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a play. The throw to first. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
At the plate, Antonio Ruiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next to the Pirates, the catcher, John Clark.
Settling in now, John Clark. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, that's in.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 9-0. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the center fielder, Suzuki.
Stepping in, Sito Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The first baseman, number 22.
Digging in once again, Ryan Buckner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! That's a ball. Ball left outside.
Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Steele.
Into the box, Justin Steele, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball down.
A runner on first with 2 away. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Andrew McCutcheon will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
At the plate, Ted Tyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's safe.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Digging in now, number 34. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Billy Palmer enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. So now to the plate, Alexi Ortega, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. And the tag gets him, but 1 run is in to score on the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Standing in, Luis Clemente. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. From the stretch. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Steele earns win number 7 on the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. Mackenzie Harrison was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.